poppin' all stars, welcome back to my channel. It's Damn She Jamaican, your biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video, I'm now gonna talk about top 10 best traits of Aquarius Zodiac sign. Okay, so jumping straight into it, make sure that you smash the like button and comment down below to let me know your thoughts and opinions. All right, so the first best trait about Aquarius is that they are innovative. So these people are very innovative people. You know, they are ruled by Uranus and they're just very creative people. They know how to come up with really cool and original ideas. You know, these people, they just have a very futuristic mind and they just know how to just do things that the average person never thought of. So these people are just very innovative. They know how to come up with very unique concepts and plans, and they just have a very creative and innovative way of how they move through life. The second best trait about Aquarius is that they are independent. So these people, they really value independence. They value their own space. And they're the type of people, they don't like to be bogged down by other people. You know, they like to do their own thing. So Aquarius people are some of the most independent people because they just value their own uniqueness and they don't like to listen to the thoughts and opinions of other people. You know, they're a fixed air sign. So these people, they just really have a strong independent nature to them. And like I said, they just value their own thoughts and opinions and they're just space, and they're just real, some of the most independent in the zodiac sign, honestly. You know, they just have a strong sense of detachment as well, so they can just really detach from people and just focus on their own thing. The third best trait about Aquarius is they're humanitarians. So these people really love to help people. You know, Aquarius is ruled by the 11th house, which rules friendships and just society at large. So these people, they're very helpful. You know, they like to help people, especially what do you call those people? The not less fortunate, but the underdogs. Like, they really love to help an underdog. Aquarius really they really like to help other people out. And it don't matter if it's their own people. Most of the times it's strangers, like people that they don't know. You know, they're just very helpful people. The fourth best trait about Aquarius is that they are open-minded. So these people are very open-minded. They have a very unique outlook on life and they value other people's uniqueness and originality as well. So they're just very open-minded people. They're very non-judgmental and they could just really appreciate things that are not normal, especially, you know. So yeah, they just really have an open mind towards things. The fifth best trait about Aquarius is that they're intellectual. So these people are very smart and well-read and they know a lot of information. They just know stuff. They're very educated people, whether they went to school or they really are just self-taught in something. They're just very intellectual people and you can always discuss something with an Aquarius. You know, they are an air sign, so air signs is very people who are into just knowledge and information. So these people are very intellectual. The sixth best trait about an Aquarius is that they are visionaries. So these people, they have a very futuristic mind and they can see the bigger picture overall and they just know how to envision something, and they just have a wide sense of imagination as well. Like, they can think about things outside the box and they just have a very strong mind. You know, they're very creative intellectually and they just can see things in a very futuristic way. So they're visionaries. You know, they can see what things should look like in the future, and they just have a very strong insight and vision about things. The seventh best trait about an Aquarius is that they are friendly. So Aquarius is one of the most friendliest zodiac sign. Like I said, they are ruled by the 11th house, which is about friendships. So these people are just very friendly people. They get along with pretty much every walk of life. You know, they don't discriminate against people, and they just have a very friendly nature about them. They really value their friendships as well, and Aquarius know how to make friends very easily. These are some people who can just make friends with a random stranger because they're just so social and they just know how to strike up a conversation with anybody. The 8th best trait about Aquarius is that these people are very unique. So there's just always something very unique about an Aquarius. They just have very unique personalities. You know, there's something just different and distinctive about an Aquarius. They just have a very original way about them. Like, they may be the person out of your friend group or something that just does stuff their own way. They have their own way of living their life, how they conduct their relationships, you know, just what they do for a living, even where they live, the places they want to travel to, the type of foods they eat, how they dress, whatever the case may be, their career. I don't know if I said that already, but just how they live their life, who they are, how they express themselves. They're just very unique people. The 9th best trait about an Aquarius is that they are very progressive. So these people are the type of people who accept progression in life. You know, they don't get bogged down into like the old way of doing things. They're very like futuristic people, and they value technology as well, because, you know, in this day and age, we live in the age of Aquarius. It's all about information and technology. So these people value technology, and they value the new way of doing things, you know, how to be more efficient and progressive in life. These people value that, and they value those kind of societies. So they value smart technology, and they have a very keen interest in those kind of things, and they're very good when it comes to technology and gadgets and just anything that's progressive and forward moving in society. These people can naturally align themselves with those things. The 10th best trait about an Aquarius is that they are loyal people. So these people are very loyal. They are a fixed air sign. So fixed, like I like to say, it means you're fixated. So when it comes to friendships, these people, because they really value their friendships, sometimes Aquarius people value their friendships more than they value their family relationships, and they just are very loyal to their friends. And yeah, they have very close relationships with their friends. They people really trust them because they're very non-judgmental people, and they're just very friendly, and they let people be who they are. And a lot of people come to them for advice and stuff like that. So you'll notice that Aquarius are just very loyal. They know how to hold long-term friendships with people. All right, so those were the top 10 best traits of an Aquarius. I hope you actually liked the video. If you made it this far, please go ahead and smash the like button. Comment down below to let me know your thoughts and opinions. And if you don't really have anything to say, just go ahead and spam me some star emojis. And yeah, because you guys are my all-stars, and I love you forever. Mwah. Peace.
I'm the one that makes it rain. Better ask, they know my name. Damn, she Jamaican on her way to fame. I say that means bitch, I ain't playing no